is the associative property? The associative property. Oh. The associative property. And the first things first, you cannot have the associative property unless you have to have parentheses. You have to have parentheses, and parentheses mean, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, when you see a parenthesis in math, parentheses mean that you have to do that first. Mean to do first. Right. And here is an example of the, before we even talk much about it, because it's easier to see and talk about than not to see and do. Example. If you have the associative property here, if you have 2 times 3 times 4, that, and there's a parenthesis around this, that is the same thing as 2 times 3 times 4. And the parentheses around here. In order for something to be the associative property, listen carefully. Focus up here, please. Okay. Notice there's parentheses. You have to have those first of all. Secondly, you will notice that the numbers stay in the same order. They stay in the same order. 2 times 3 times 4, 2 times 3, that's 4. The only thing that changes is the parentheses. The parentheses move. And the beauty of that is if I did this problem, remember I said parentheses have to be done first. You're going to do 3 times 4 is 12, and then 12 times 2 is 24. And then over here, 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 times 4 is 24. It works. They are equal. Okay? Now, lest you say, so what, which some of you are thinking, because I can read your mind. I'm like that magic 8-ball, you know, that thing that you ask those questions to, and it says, I can't read your mind. You are thinking about a rabbit or something like that. 21 questions or whatever that thing is. Okay, the associative property only works with multiplication and addition. The associative property only works with multiplication and addition. Okay? If you have this, let me find it here. 6 minus 4 minus 2, and I compare that to 6 minus 4 minus 2, and I have parentheses around this first, and then I have parentheses around this second. What is 6 minus 4?
2.
2 minus 2 is?
0.
I get 0 on this side. 4 minus 2?
0.
What is 6 minus 2?
4.
These are not equal. The associative property does not work with subtraction. So just get that. Same thing with division. It won't work with division. It does work with multiplication and addition. Okay. Now, with that being said, let's see what else they ask you there. And don't get that, by the way, confused with the commutative property. What? Can you tell me what the commutative property is? just a pointer, emphasize there. Julia?
Rearrange the orders of the
Yeah, so here's 5 times 2 times 3. The commutative property says that you can actually move the numbers to new places. In other words, I can move the 2 and switch it with 3 and get 2 times 5 times 3. Numbers have moved, they commuted. There's no parentheses here, and the numbers are not in the same order. Not associative property, this is commutative. Not associative. This, on the other hand, 3 times 5 times 2 equals 3 times 5 times 2. If the parentheses was this one and then switch to there, numbers stay in the same order. It's only the parentheses. It's only what you associate with. Maybe you've heard that word association. You tend to associate with this, that, or the other thing. Perfect. And I think that will probably get you to the place where everybody's happy.
Homework.